Hi everybody, welcome back. My name is Carrie Penny. I am the Happy Crafty Homemaker, and today we're going to call this Carrie Fell Off the Wagon and Lost Her Ever-Loving Mind. So I'm not really sure what sent me to Etsy the other day, but I was sitting there shopping on Etsy the other day. Carrie bought a bunch of stuff. I'm sure it had something to do with Halloween that sent me there. I have no idea. It may have been an email that I got that a shop updated. I don't know. But I went a little nuts. So first off, I bought this bag from Jane Wynn. All the store shops will be listed down below. But this is her Halloween spider bag. And it's got this amazing polka dot print on the inside. I was actually buying yarn for the second time from a shop on Etsy, and I just happened to see a little notification at the top of my screen go off. And I was like, oh, Jane updated her shop. The first thing that popped up was this bag, and I was like, I must purchase this. So that was the last thing I added to my shopping cart. And apparently I scalped it immediately out from under Joe from Joe's Web. Sorry, Joe. Normally it's the kind of thing I would probably just send you as a gift and say, sorry about that. But, where to get pins on it? So one of my other purchases was to buy some buttons. Once again, I have mentioned before my, obsession with Beetlejuice. And, horror in general. This one is from Halloween. It also goes perfectly with the stitch markers that I purchased from Hooks and Needle. My Beetlejuice themed. Well. There we go. So those have already been dropped down inside of there. But it was bought with a purpose in mind. So I unfortunately will be keeping it instead of gifting it to you because I do kind of feel guilty. Hopefully Jane will get some more on her website, and I promise I will not buy those. The next shop that I went and purchased from was Randy's shop over at Randy's Random Ramblings, and Sarah Handmade is her store. I think I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. Once again, it will be linked down below. But I've joked on here a number of times about how I have no problem being the black sheep. Most of my friend groups and family, I am the black sheep. I am the weirdo. So I will be putting the black sheep stitch marker that I got from Carla May in this bag. And I do have little, a lot of them are little cosmetic bags and stuff. I will be setting these up with their own little kit that have scissors and stitch markers and things like that in them. But, you know, to go with the black sheep theme, it's another Beetlejuice reference. Juno from Beetlejuice and Never Trust the Living. But that's not all I bought from Randy. I got the pin badge from a shop that will be linked down below because, of course, I forgot their name. As soon as these came in, I immediately unpacked them and started sticking them on things. I have 4 that go on my Halloween Ella bag when I get that pulled back out. But this would be my other purchase from Randy. So a couple months ago, you guys will remember I bought this gorgeous red and pink with black speckle yarn from her. Well, I wanted to buy both of these at the same time. I didn't quite have it in my budget to do that because I'd spent my budget already on other things. But when I was in there, this was still there. This one is called Cadbury. Obviously, it is the wrapper of a Cadbury cream egg. This was part of the yarn that she dyed for Easter. I am pretty excited to have it in my hot little hands. And you can see it's got stellina in it. It's gorgeous. I'm super excited. I'm just saying. Now we're going to get to my last purchase. Or my last, well, there are 2 purchases in here. Actually, these are some stitch markers that were in, I believe it was the Jane Wynn bag. I did forget to show those. Like I said, I'd love to call this I fell off the wagon, but I really wasn't on a no spend or a low spend. I just went a little crazy. So I was searching for Halloween themed yarns. And this was after I found those buttons or pins or whatever you want to call them, little badges. I was like, you know, some really cute yarn that's Halloween themed would be pretty fantastic. I have my yarn set aside for my next pair of socks, and it is a Halloween theme. Well, I came across this shop. It's called Knit Fast Dye Warm Yarns. That's the shop name. There we go. And as I was searching, this was what drew me to her shop. This yarn is called Ectoplasm. This is all but the last one I'll show you. They're all fingering weight yarn. If you remember from my show and tell video that I filmed today, but should have been up 2 days ago, I was telling you guys I am obsessed with color. And while I do favor pinks, blues, and purples, especially to wear, I like color in general. And I showed you guys this hand-dyed lovely. Now you understand. Because I also bought this one. This one is called Sugar Maple. And it's inspired by sugar maple leaves and the colors they turn. Absolutely gorgeous. And I can try to show you guys, but I know it's just not showing up how rich the tonal variation is in a lot of these yarns. That's the failing of my foaming and my lack of desire to upgrade my equipment. Because that costs money. And money buys yarn. Just saying. This is the next one I bought. This is Berserker. And these were the first 3 I bought to test out whether or not I actually liked her yarns. Because I have bought some hand-dyeds in the past where when I got them, I was like, womp womp. But I figured, you know, 3 colors, especially 3 bright colors like that, I will know whether or not I like her yarns. And I did. So I'm back. I placed another order. This one is called Peacock on Parade. And I got 2 of these. This is the second time I've tried to film this video to share with you guys what I purchased. So I have unwound this one recently because I want you guys to really see the color blend and the warmth, cool tone to warm tone transition in this yarn. So you get this beautiful blue, and then we start transitioning into this, I think in particularly right here, this patinaed copper color is just stunning. And then we get into this gorgeous copper, and it slowly bleeds into a pink and transitions to this gorgeous bright purple. I'm in love. Now I did buy 2. I am considering gifting one to a friend of mine. I'm not sure yet. I might be greedy. I don't know. Why am I not getting that? There we go. Trying to rehank it and couldn't get it together right. But that's even more spectacular than the website showed. Then we have this beautiful, pretty penny. And so I put Becky from Funny Farm Crochet onto this website and was telling her about how gorgeous everything was and everything else. And she went and she got the hand turkey inspired yarn because it's a really pretty Thanksgiving color. This is the one that makes me think Thanksgiving and autumn. And I know when my mother sees this, she's going to make a comment about how she's a natural redhead and how gorgeous these would look on her, because these are not my colors. These do not look good up against my skin tone. Mom, they're going to be a pair of socks for me. I love you, but it's going to be a pair of socks for me. I don't know. I might be persuaded to be nice and share. But it does have my last name in it. And the last one is called Siren Scales. This one is a bulky weight. This one will be a hat for me. I might try to find a really good black acid dyed bulky weight merino to pair with it and stripe it. That's a happy Carrie. Ooh, my little bald spot there's looking a little ashy and gray on that side. Anyway, Carrie fell down a rabbit hole. Carrie fell off the wagon. Carrie fell hard. Carrie's in love with the color she bought. Yeah, I am super ecstatic over the shops that I found. And I do have 2 sock blanks coming. So in my next show and tell, I'll share those. I should not have any more acquisitions unless I get some kinds of gifts or something like that from my friends. Now, I did buy almost all of these while the shops were running sales, with the exception, I think, of the Jane Wynn and the pins. I don't think those were on sale. But I do want to say, I enjoy supporting dyers, bag makers, and things like that. I do a lot of things myself. I've never really dyed yarn. I don't think, unless I just did like a one-off with some Rit dye or something like that. I do make bags. I've made bags in the past. That's one of my bags. But I still enjoy supporting my friends' stores, and I still enjoy supporting other crafters. And sometimes you just see a fabric you just have to have. You just have to have a bag made out of that. So it is a lot easier to go ahead and purchase from one of my friends. All of these things I purchased myself. I definitely recommend, if she has any yarn left, amazing place to buy yarn. I am super impressed with the colors that I purchased. But yeah, keep in mind, most of these stores are single people shops, or it's a husband and wife team or partners. These aren't, most of the shops you find out there are not mega companies. So it's always nice to kind of support and have an avenue to support people like that. Independent designers, independent makers. I'm just blown away with what I got. Not only did I get, the shops were running sales, so I got a fairly decent deal on my end. I am blown away with the colors and just the intensity of the colors. I mean, let's compare it to, this is a manufactured neon versus a hand-dyed neon. The brightness of this pink is still on par with the brightness of, as absurd as that highlighter yellow is. Because I don't know. Well, I guess there's pink back here. Yeah. When you get to the saturated color points, and this is also a much darker shade. It's phenomenal what you can find, and the combinations of things that you can find, the themes you can find, that even when they're knitted up, they might not necessarily look like what the yarn inspiration was. Well, clearly with the exception of Randy's yarn. Because that's always going to look like a Cadbury egg. The quality that you can find out there, and the customizations you can find, and the interesting things you can find blows my mind every single time. And I'm absolutely in love with every single yarn I purchase. So I'm not going to sit here and ramble on anymore. I've already kept you for 15 minutes showing off what I got. Some of these might turn into gifts. Some of the yarn might be gifted. I don't know yet. Somebody just rode down the street with a whole lot of bass in their car and needs a new muffler. I will catch you guys real soon. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Hopefully I will have something worth showing you guys at the end of the week. I don't know. I did get off on my schedule quite a bit last week, so. But I will see you guys real soon. Take care. I love you guys. I look forward to seeing you real soon. Bye.